Good day, good people. I am your host, Michelle Dawes-Bird, and I welcome you to Real Chicks Rock Presents Real Discussions. It's another beautiful day here in Atlanta, in the neighborhood. We're so happy and so blessed to be here to see another day. Listen, I want to first of all thank all of the new listeners that are checking us out for the first time. Let me give you a little bit of background about what Real Chicks Rock is all about. We're all about creatively collaborating and connecting to raise awareness regarding issues that impact women. And we do it by way of community service engagement, public speaking, mentoring, workshops, and the arts. We've been doing this particular platform for the arts now for 7 years. We started this in April of 2016, and now here it is, 2023. We're super excited about having this platform and doing what we do. We talk to a lot of different people. We've covered issues from clean energy to teachers to financial wellness and real estate and management. But I like this because I talk to people that I feel are iconic and that are legendary. And my guest today is no different. I have the pleasure of speaking with the Queen, Miss Barbara Tucker. Good afternoon, Barbara. How are you?
Good afternoon to you and your beautiful followers. And God bless all of you. I'm sorry for me shifting. I want to make sure you see it the best.
Yes.
Because I'm on my phone and not my laptop, which I usually do my Zooms.
Okay.
But I am well. God is good.
Yes.
I'm happy to be alive. I'm honored that God chose me as well as some of everyone else to be in this day of life.
Yes. Awesome.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes. Let's get right into it. Barbara, where are you from? Is it Brooklyn, New York? Is it Brooklyn?
Hello, Brooklyn. What? Come on now, Brooklyn. Okay. Brooklyn, New York is where I'm from.
Yes. And so your father, tell me a little bit about your childhood and growing up. Your father was a musician or vocalist with the percussions, right?
Yes. Even though I wasn't raised with my dad, he was still present in my life.
Okay.
My dad is right now the sole survivor of the group The Persuasions.
Yes.
They are noted as the kings, the grandfathers pretty much of a cappella. Mm-hmm. The group The Persuasions, and you can see them in various projects, whether they're working with Paul Simon,
yes,
the Grateful Dead,
yes,
and then as years went on and some members have passed away, they were on The Views because Whoopi Goldberg, that is their favorite. Let me fix this. Oh, where are we at? There we are.
Good.
That's why I do Zooms on the laptop.
Gotcha.
Yes. And so they were on Whoopi Goldberg's The View because she is one of their they are her favorite group.
Yes.
She said.
Awesome.
So he is the sole survivor of the group. God bless them all.
Mm-hmm.
What they've done. So there was singing definitely around my home. My mother grew up singing with her sisters as her father was a minister. I come from a lineage of evangelists in my family. Music, fun, a lot of God in the house.
I hear you. So a lot of maybe Albertine Walker, maybe some Shirley
Not
Caesar.
Not necessarily that. More of teaching, less of the singing.
Okay.
I want to say.
Okay.
I want to say that we weren't my mother, even though she sang, we didn't have a lot of music in the house.
Really?
And I tell people, they say, that's what they say, really. I didn't grow up with a lot of music. My mother was into books, social work, doing more community type things. We're very active in the church.
Yes.
So we're more of the readers of the scripture, of sitting down to discuss it, not just Jesus and around the house and all of this. Not that I'm saying that's a bad thing.
I understand.
But I noticed that growing up, I was like, wow, we didn't have a lot of
And that was probably very unique looking back because, New York City, I'm from the Bronx. And so you know, New York City was filled with energy, filled with music, a lot of R&B. I mean, it transitioned. My mom loved doo-wop music, so she loved the Persuasions as well. You know what I mean? So she grew up with the doo-wah, doo-wah. She grew up with that.
The 60s.
Yeah.
It was the 60s. Yeah. I mean, they were birthed when I was birthed in 62.
Yeah. And so then it transitioned into more of a consciousness of R&B and soul and that type of thing. And we just went with the movement, right? We went with the music, especially in New York. But I want to ask you, Barbara, how you were an actress off Broadway. How did you, with the home being filled with the Word of God and, you know, being the way that it was, how did you become an actress? What led you to want to be an actress?
My mother, it's interesting. She made sure her children were not on the street, just not doing anything. She brought us to the Billie Holiday Theater, which is on Fulton Street in Brooklyn. And I was a part of the after school or what have you, the project on Friday.
Right.
So it's an after school program project, I guess. So every Friday, that's where I would be. And I've done like 9 off-Broadway plays. So a lot of people don't know me as a recording artist. They don't know that I'm sorry for this. I just want to make sure
it's okay.
Sang, dance, act, choreograph, I style. I do all of this. And I think I flowed with it so much because that was already a DNA in me. That was already an assignment in my DNA of the arts, of the creative. You know, God gives some people mind stuff. That's the technical people, the people who always want to create in that way. Then he gives those people the maybe I'm not a mathematician because numbers don't do that for me, but then I can take something, choreograph and transform it, write songs, lyrics come to my head, making up movement and so on and so forth. So I was, I want to say, assigned the gift of the artist.
Did you enjoy being an actress? I mean, 9 off-Broadway shows, that's a lot.
I just did it. Again, I never wanted to sing, and that will be the name of my book, Barbara Tucker, Queen of House Music. How did I get here? Question mark. Because I never wanted to sing, dance. I wasn't 5 and 8 years old with a brush in, and I want to be like such and such, and I want to sing, and I'm this actress, and transforming. I don't know. It just kind of eased into it, and I seemed to accelerate in it, and was asked to do things and just participated. And next thing, I as that Pisces, I just expressed myself. I was, you know.
Was there something, Barbara, you wanted to be as a young child?
Oh yes, everybody laughs. I wanted to be a gym teacher or a stewardess.
I'm laughing at the gym teacher part, but that's okay.
Yeah, because when I was in high school, I would do like this. I'm like, wow, they get to wear shorts to school. They get to wear sneakers. They don't work in the summer and they still get paid.
Yeah.
And they seem to be having fun. You know, so that's what I thought. I was like, I can't. Yeah, I wanted to be a gym teacher.
That's cute. That's really cute, Barbara. So let me ask you this. How did you start to get into the music industry? Now you're doing acting, but how did you get into music?
After school programs, so that's why we need that. I have to be honest.
Yes.
I used to do plays with my friends to get out of class. Like I didn't just cut out of class.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, we're rehearsing." And so someone saw me actually at the Ozone Layer in Brooklyn. David Morales was rocking the Wheels of Steel. And I was dancing, and they wanted me to be a part of Promotional Straight. This is the song on Just One Records. It's Set It Off. Set it off, I suggest, y'all. Set it off, I suggest. Set it off. So I did the female version, starting off doing the male version, background singing and dancing. They just wanted me to dance. They didn't know I could sing. So we were the girls behind, you know, doing that situation.
Yeah.
And from there, we went on. The producers of the label, or rather the owner of the label, wanted us to now be the girls up front and do a female version. And from there, 1985, December 85, we recorded, and I've been recording ever since. This is 38 years later.
Woo! Woo! So it was that early time, Barbara, the CNC Music Factory, Lyve, working with those people at that time in the mid-80s?
Yeah, CNC Music Factory featuring Deborah Cooper. I was doing, what did she cried a deeper love, cried a deeper love. So, yeah, she had me doing background. Well, she didn't. They hired me. I was dancing, auditioning. I would just get the situations that I auditioned for.
Let me ask you this, Barbara. 38 years in the game, nothing to sneeze at. That's a huge accomplishment. Congratulations on you being able to sustain and be so, you're still present, you're still current. What is your opinion of the music industry now versus when you started? Big differences, Barbara? Night and day?
It's crazy.
Yeah?
It's crazy right now. And it could have been like that, and we might not have known it.
Yes.
Because we might we were not behind the scenes on that level.
Yes.
And the community that I'm a part of, house, dance music, wasn't as heavy as the pop, short for popular music. So we might not have known to be on major labels. You had to sell your soul maybe out to the devil. You had to do certain things. Whereas house music, we were not generating and still not really generating money on that level. So maybe that's why they don't come and bother us. Right. You know, but it's crazy out there. There's a lot of evilness. But I always knew something was wrong because I never did this. I'm like, why do people do this? This is a sign of the devil. They know what they're doing. But then you have people rock on. You don't stop it. I'm just not a type of person who follows everything that people do.
I understand that. I understand that. Barbara, did you experience any challenges in your career as a woman?
Of course, because we're all going to experience some form of a challenge in something. And even if you're birthing, there's always going to be some pain in something to bring forth that creation that you're trying to do. You don't know if a person's trying to act like you have to sleep with this one or that one to do this. And, you know, there's a lot of spiritually rapists, mental rapists, and even physical rapists in the music business. And if you're not strong on the rock of your salvation, of who you stand on and who moves through you, you can go with any crap that they say. And my thing is, you didn't give me the gift or the talent. You cannot stop it or block it. Maybe I might not go through your door, but I'm going for it.
I heard that. Barbara, your career has allowed you to travel the world. Where's your favorite country or city, if you will? You got a favorite?
I was just talking to my bishop and my pastor and telling them about even Vietnam is very beautiful. How instead of pharmacies on corners, you'll see tea stores, holistic healing tea stores, and the mom and pops are there. And for anything that ails you, they'll go and reach up and get that tea. Awesome. And I said, that's very powerful. This is something of herbs that they have, but they get from us, from the motherland. I like Australia is beautiful. Singapore is clean. It's really beautiful. I've been to so many places. I've been to so many places, and I'm honored to be a part of them all. When I go, I do speak with the people of the land to see what is it here. I'll even ask, what is the crime here? What is that? You know, some people, cultures don't go through what we might go through as serious, but I get it. Sometimes with our culture, because a lot of times we are angry because a lot of us don't know we are the chosen. So we are going to go through because other people know more about who we are with God than we of ourselves. And so they think their job is with their little satanic God is to keep us underfoot. So then we tend to get angry, us as Afro-Americans, and just acting out. That's what it reminds me. And I'm looking to the left and to the right because I'm like, that's what it almost is. It's almost I'll just say we as a whole act out because the Father isn't noticing or choosing us. And people got it twisted. They think that we are the Gentiles. We are the adopted kids. We are the secondary, but we're the number one, and God loves us. And every other Gentile needs to go behind us and let us go forth with what we're doing. But we first have to get back to the Creator.
Awesome. Agreed.
Did I really answer your question?
You
or not?
did.
You said, what's my favorite?
Yes, you did. You said Vietnam, Australia, and even Singapore is what I heard you say. I don't know if there's some places.
Yes. All the Asian countries, actually, because the foods are healthier. You know, they're very healthy. There's not all that processed stuff trying to kill us.
Yes, understood. Barbara, you've worked with so many great people. Is there anybody you like to work with that you've not so far?
Interesting. I think it could be, oh my goodness. I think I'd be interested to work with will.i.am. I think that, because when he's on hiatus, I guess. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah. But when he first came out, it seemed like his quirkiness, his lyrics and his bounciness and stuff. And I said, that could be fun. I have a lot of energy with me. So I'd like to work with people who have that type of energy, not just your basic stuff, but just challenge me and make the music just really like, okay, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Yeah. Now that you've been in Atlanta a bit, we see you show up at events and parties, and we just love on you and cling on you. And then sometimes you might just take the mic and sing a little bit, like case in point when Louis Vega was here a couple of weeks ago, and you just rocked us to our souls. Thank you so much for that. How does that feel for you, Barbie? You seem like a natural. It just comes up out of you, and you just feel like you're so filled with so much
God.
love.
I just freestyling is just like, if that music, that bass and that beat, I'm in the spirit, I'm in the zone of it. I'm not trying to be cute with it. I'm just trying to be like, and just feeling with the expression. Now, Louis was my resident DJ with Don Welch and the Underground Network from 92 to maybe, could have been 98. So we're used to that. People have booked us, and we show up on different parts of the earth, and he's jamming, he's there playing, and he passes me the mic, and we do what we do.
It's beautiful. That's gorgeous. Barbara, one thing about you is you're very positive. You're very loving. I've had a wonderful opportunity of talking to some other ladies that sing house music, from Miranda Nicole to Cherie Hicks and Tasha LaRae and Divinity and Dawn Tillman and Julie McKnight and even Nadia Davenport. And I see how you are so supportive of all the women in the house community, especially the vocalists. You love everybody, but I see how you go and you show up to their shows and you're giving them love and talking about, go out there, you know, their EP, their single is coming out, make sure you get it. And, you know, and that's a beautiful thing to witness, because we need that, right? We need that encouragement, the affirmation, and getting it from someone like you, I know it just sparks a sisterhood. So I know these women I've mentioned, they're like your sisters, aren't they?
Yes, but also sometimes like my daughter. Sometimes like my daughter. Remember, I'm here 38 years. I've been doing this. I'm a nurturer by nature. I'm not a singer. That's just something I do. You understand? I have so many hats, whether I'm producing, writing, choreographing, whether I'm styling. I have my mentorship program under the B-Star Music Group, the Consulting Muse. I help steer artists away from the casting couch. There's a lot that I do. So again, I'm not a singer. That's just something I do, of the many hats that I express.
And you've got some new music coming out. You might be working on some things. Tell us a little bit about that.
Right now, beautiful people, we have the new song called Head to the Sky, Head Up High. And that song is basically about, you know, we've had our loved ones pass away from this pandemic, and even more, or different things. But you can't stay in the corner depressed with it. You know, we're going to mourn, but we're going to keep our head up high to the sky and keep pushing on to accomplish what God has given us to in this realm.
Right.
Also, I have 2 songs out with Sam Carlson, and that's called Be Yourself and Miracles. People are looking for miracles, but what happens when you show up as a miracle?
Yes. Yes.
And then you have people, they want to be like that artist or that person and just channeling their energy to do that. But you can't do that because that's their assignment. Live how God has brought you through so you can express that and be yourself. Show up as yourself because someone's going to connect with that. And that you could be the healing. So whether you're being yourself or whether you're trying to just showing up as a miracle, because God has brought miracles to you. And then, of course, head up high. But I do have my group, the B-Star Music Group, which includes myself, Dawn Tolman, Mitch Matlock, and Charlotte Small. And on June 22nd in New York City, we're doing our EP release at the Pianos at 158 Ludlow with our DJ, Mike Dunn, Donna Edwards. Mike Dunn, Donna Edwards, DJ Q, which is my DJ. He's bad. He's awesome. And, of course, DJ Sean Lover from New Jersey. This is going to be a wonderful evening. This is something new to our community, how we're bringing it. We all have our individual careers, but we come together to bring this message of empowerment, of hope, of love, and awakening joy, and of course your spiritual consciousness to connect you with the I Am.
Yes, 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 yes. Barbara, how has Atlanta been treating you? Are you liking it here? You loving it here? Or are you missing Brooklyn?
Yes, I tell people all the time. My manager's here. When the pandemic kicked in and me and my sister had the opportunity to sell the brownstone in Brooklyn. She was already living in Virginia Beach. I was still in the brownstone, but I was speaking to my Bishop Ebenard Jordan. He said, it's going to cost you more to keep that because that house is over about 100 years old. So I said, you know what? My spiritual brother Rodney's here. I have some people from my church, Zoe Ministries. They live here. I have my the Book Bank Foundation where I give back. Through there, we feed the homeless. We have clothing. We help housing, and of course, books, inspiration. We're there to touch, move, and inspire. So if you see the Book Bank Foundation (BBF), check it out. Check it out. Y'all need us. Call Dr. Sweetie G, aka Dr. Glenn Toby. So yes, I'm loving Atlanta. I'm loving where I'm at, and I'm loving the community.
Yes.
They're about something. They're just not, I just want to party, dance. You going, no, you going here, you going there. No. There are people doing things.
Yes.
Companies coming together, collaborating together, building together.
Yes.
There's a network here and I caught it.
Yes.
And I love it. So I'm getting in where I fit in. And if I can help someone, if I can be there to mentor another artist or something, they can reach me through you or they can reach me through Facebook or Instagram because Barbara is set up for shop. You can't just sing and let people rape your talent and your gift. You need to know the business of it. Where does AI play a part in the artist of the future?
Come on now.
There's so much that we are learning or we need to learn.
Yes.
And if I have a coach, actually I have 3 coaches, because you need a coach for every aspect of your life, whether it's your spirituality, whether it's your business, and even coaching on relationships.
Yes.
We need help. We need help. You can't do it alone. Can't do it alone.
Nice. This is excellent.
So, ATL, thank you for love. Love you back.
Yes. Talk to me a little bit more about the Book Bank, because yes, they're doing some phenomenal things, and so you're associated with them, or you're just supporting them?
I'm an ambassador, one of the ambassadors for the Book Bank Foundation. My manager is the founder of it, Dr. I'm getting ready to say Dr. Ebenard Jordan. That's my bishop's name. Dr. Glenn Toby. And see, everybody's getting that degree. Isn't that something? They all get a degree. Kids are not playing. They are like, look, I need to go up higher. I need to get this knowledge. I need to keep getting the knowledge till I die.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to do this. So I got my coaches and I'm on that path right there.
Awesome.
But the Book Bank Foundation, the director, he was homeless. He was homeless, living in a car for a long time, him and his brother and his mother, but living a fantasy world of seeing a future, of making the, they were doing the homework on New York City trains, just riding back and forth or what have you. Wow. And this day he is a giver because God has blessed him so much. He just came off the road with Guy and a New Edition because he manages Damien of Guy. Yes. He's a sports agent. Yes. He does so many, he multitasks at so many things. He's such an inspiration to me, whether of stocks, whether of spiritual things, whether of artistic things, whether of contracts. So we have to be, we cannot be the guru in the group. How's that one? So I surround myself with gurus, with make it happen people. So this is a wonderful, time to be with the book bank. We will be having our meeting every Monday. We have our meetings all the time, the team, because just to, collecting goods and clothing and things of such, and then going to the streets or helping clean up streets to inspire, encourage people to keep their neighborhoods clean. I love that. But important. Where I came in, because of course, obviously I was in New York, what we would do, because they're based here, but they would come to New York, I would put together a concert with house artists, about maybe 20 house artists, and they all gave back, or they still do, God bless them. And we would record a song, and the song would go towards a foundation. So now we specifically work with the Book Bank Foundation to help raise money. But we raise the money for the buses and extra toiletries as we hit various shelters. For Christmas we would drive around to hitting between 5 and 7 shelters as we could for the time's sake. And we would bring a Santa Claus, and the kids in the shelter would get presents. And we love that. And then we would so we raised the money by doing a concert, having DJs surrounded with that. And then the next day we get up early and we hit all the shelters that we need to hit. But that money helped get the 2 buses that took us around. That's how many people were with us when we travel.
Beautiful, beautiful work. Beautiful work. We so appreciate that, and we so need that.
Thank you.
Man, thank you so much, Barbara, for doing that. Your contributions as an ambassador for that initiative.
Thank you.
I want to talk to you about the music a little bit more. The classics, the classics. How do you feel about singing those beautiful classic songs that make us dance and sing? And now they're all over social media being remixed.
God is good.
Yeah.
God is good, because you didn't think that was going to do that at that time. And I'm going back in my head, even recording with Louis and Lyve and Lim Springsteen and so on and so forth. And because, again, I was a club promoter, and as I said, I'm not a singer. That's something I do. Meaning, not that I'm saying they just pick me up and I just started singing, meaning I don't look at myself as solo a singer. I am an artist, and I get in where I get in to help out. But it's interesting. Sometimes they don't acknowledge you. 38 years.
Yes.
Sometimes they don't acknowledge you because maybe your one song didn't hit a certain community, maybe, but then they don't realize that you have 6 or 9 number 1 songs on the chart. And you're the one who goes to Siberia to sing house music. God, how did I get here in Siberia? You're here in Serbia singing God, how did I get here in Serbia? You're going to country. The funniest thing is when I went to Kazakhstan. I didn't think that was a place. I thought that was some place that Borak in his movie just said that he was from. And when I went there, I was like, oh my God, this place is for real. So what I'm saying is, you never know where God is going to take you, even though man may not give you all your accolades, when they put the artists together, because I am house. I'm not passing through house and then I have a number 1 song and I'm doing all the house gigs. I am house. 38 years here. And I encourage people to keep on going on. Don't look to man to give you your accolades or even your flowers. I look at it in this day as a ministry, God, let me make sure of the lyrics that I'm writing so that they can touch, move, and inspire. Ooh. They can empower people. They don't have people worshiping me. Oh, I live for you. Stop living for people and artists who bleed the same as you.
Correct.
Lift up the name of the Creator.
Yeah.
The songs, we are only there to bring happiness, to awaken happiness, to get your mind off of maybe that situation and help you to create a new situation, starting with your mind and your feet. So actually it starts with your feet, because your feet start feeling, you start moving.
Yeah, we start moving.
So it's the music, then you start listening to paying attention to the lyrics, you know, and that's my assignment. When the Creator, I get before him, and if a person doesn't believe, that's okay. I know I believe. What did you do for the kingdom?
Yes.
And that's, you know, and that's my thing. I want to leave a legacy. I really want to leave a legacy.
You are, Barbara. You are doing the work. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
You are just beautiful. It is an inside out beauty as well as the outside. Like, it's a full package over there. And
you know what? It's about that vibration.
Yes.
I was with some family members that I just met the other day, and they were, you know, kind of going. I said, look, let's stop. We're going to keep this vibration high. Because when you keep that vibration high of love and joy, the angels are around you. The ancestors, a good feeling. When you start going in that basement and you're arguing with family, loved ones, friends, or the person on the street corner, in the store, in McDonald's and all of that, the lower chakra, the lower vibrations are happening among you. And all those little satanic imps are like, keep going, keep fighting, keep hating. They thrive off of that. And they will not live in my cipher. You will not live in my space with negative energy. I will moonwalk out of the space. You will not know I have gone. You'll see me, but you will know I'm gone. You know, you say moonwalk because you didn't turn your back and just walk in a gag.
Right.
But they still think they see you smiling.
And you
but you've gotten
out of it.
What happened? Yeah. Next thing you gone.
Barbara, you have any other goals that you want to achieve, or anything else that you want to see yourself doing or involved in?
You know, I really want to travel with my show and having the day before the show a panel, a little conference for artists, and do my mentorship program and help them and teach them and inspire them of their artistry. I told somebody when they said, well, you know, this is getting ready to happen in the world, and they stop in this, and they said 8 million jobs are lost a day. And by the year 2030, they said, there will have been 800 million jobs lost. So I'm like, okay, God, will we still need singers?
Right.
God, what? You know, so I want to make sure that singers get prepared for things as such. Because I said, God, I didn't choose this. You chose this. Or did I have that agreement with you before I was in my mother's womb? You know, you was with the Father. We shouldn't be penalized because we're singing. We want to sing. If you feel, but I think when you start putting the Creator first in your artistry and everything that you do, then Father's going to cover you. I'm a part of a tribe, so I believe in tithe. I believe in Teruma seed. Sometimes people don't believe in that. That's because you're not a part of your tribe, which your tribe was from the beginning of time. And as time went on, we were all separated. So that doesn't mean that you should forget where you come from, keeping the traditions of old. So I know as Israelites, as Hebrew Israelites, this is what we did, the commandments, the law, eating certain things, not eating certain things, just really taking care of yourself, but also taking care of God's things, the things of God, then yourself, your health, your family. So again, inspiring artists through my coaching program.
Sounds wonderful. Sounds wonderful. Barbara, where can the people find you? Where are you on social media?
All over the place.
You are, girl.
All over the place. You can go to Barbara Tucker Sings on Instagram. You can also go to Barbara Tucker with the animated kind of photo with the afro. That's Barbara Tucker. So you can reach out to me from there, and I respond. I'll pick up in my spirit if you're wrong now. God gave me that gift of discernment. But I'm here. I want to start getting people here connected and signed up with the program.
Yeah.
So let's go. And then, hey, you're Real Chicks Rock. Come on, let's collaborate.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that, Barbara.
Be music group and Real Chicks Rock. Let's do that.
I would love to moderate the panel discussion. I would love to help you facilitate that.
That would be awesome.
Get the word out. Get the people in the seats. Yes, sign me up. I want some of that, and I want some of the book bank action too. I'm gonna have some clothes coming my way. I'm gonna donate it to you to that organization.
Yes. Yeah. And hey, we're looking for more people to join along with that, because we cannot just be takers in life.
Right.
You cannot. God said in his word to take care of the poor and the needy.
Yeah.
What are you doing, right? People, what are you doing?
Yes.
You should not be a DJ and an artist and you're not giving back to some community.
You have to.
These people are booking you, paying you money. You are not gods. We are artists. So what do? God, you bless me with this platform, this talent, this gift. Let me give back to somebody.
Wow, that's awesome.
Hey, awesome. God gives to the giver and takes from the taker.
There you go.
We're here to give.
Yes,
we are here to give.
Yes. I'm excited, Barbara. This was awesome. You are amazing. And I am so grateful to have this time with you today. Thank you so much for sharing with us. I want to wish you nothing but continued success in every aspect that you do. And I'm going to see you in these parties. I'm going to see you out here if it's in Atlanta.
You're going to see me someplace. And I do want to say that the organization that I'm with, the Underground Network, where we were doing parties for, I think it's now 32 years.
Nice.
December in New York, if anybody's around New York, we're having our 32-year-old anniversary.
Yes.
And our coffee table book of the Underground Network with all kind of artists and DJs and dancers and friends that have passed through. This will be the first of its kind that an organization that was a party, an event party, doing a coffee table book. We are excited about this project.
That's going to be great. That's going to be great. Barbara, keep up the great work. Stay beautiful. Keep blessing us as we
and you as well.
Down inside, deep down inside. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's my time. You know me. Real Chicks Rock. We are everywhere. We are on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. Go check out the website, realchicksrock.com, and subscribe. Go to YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel. Hit the little bell notifier so you can see when our next show is coming up. That's my time. You know what it is. As the great Frankie Crocker used to say before he would leave, may you live to be 100 and I live to be 100 minus a day, so that I would never know that beautiful